Hi mamas, it's Ashley with Inspired Maternity, and I am here in the studio while you guys are watching this at home. In this video, we're going to go through some very basic, simple arm exercises. And with that, we're going to work on that coordination of our breathing, contracting the lower abdominals, and when to contract the pelvic floor, okay? So follow along. The concept is going to be the same. You can do this without weights, or I would grab something no more than 1 to 2 pounds to start. So let's go ahead and let's talk through the basics. So for this, you're going to want your base to be your hip width, slightly wider. You want to make sure that you're standing in a neutral position for your spine. So just let your natural curve be that position. We're not tucking our pelvis and we're not letting the back arch. When we're doing these arm movements, we're also making sure that our body's not swaying. So in your feet, create a little bit of an arch, a good base between the heels, your big toe, and our toe. So think of a triangle kind of pattern, okay? So let's go ahead. With all of these, the work is going to be where we're exhaling. And remember from previous videos, when you exhale, that's when you're drawing the lower abdominals in towards your spine and pulling up on the pelvic floor. So we're going to start with just arm raises out to the side. So we're going to inhale, exhale as we lift. Good, nice and controlled. And remember, as we're lifting and exhaling, that's when we're pulling the lower abdominals and the pelvic floor in. Good. So we're doing high repetitions. Again, you don't need any weight. Good. Nice and easy. Practice that loud exhale. Inhale on the way down. Good. Let's keep going. So we're going to just go from one arm exercise to the next. That's how we're going to get a little bit of that exercise in. Not a lot of rest breaks in between. And we're going to build with each movement. Good. As we're lifting, also, chest is open. We're not lifting the shoulders up towards our ears. So it's nice and controlled. Good. Make sure you're getting that lower abdominal pulled in and pelvic floor pulled up each time we're exhaling. Good. Let's try 3. And then we're going to hold 2. Now hold out. Now, tiny circles forward. Again, the body's not rocking. If you're using light weights and you need to drop down, so let me show you from the side. My spine is neutral. I'm not rocking my body with my arms. Everything's nice and controlled. Small little. Every time you exhale, you're pulling in the lower abdominals towards your spine and you're pulling up on the pelvic floor. Good. 3, 2, 1. Now reverse. Again, keep those shoulders down. Don't let them creep up towards those ears. Keep your chest open. Good. Shoulder blades down and back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring down. Shake out. Get your posture again. Okay, we're going to go into overhead presses. So we're going to start here and press up. As we're pressing up, we're exhaling. And of course, as we're exhaling, we're pulling in the lower abdominals and pulling up on the pelvic floor. Inhale. Good. We want to make sure that we're not keeping a constant contraction, especially on the pelvic floor, because we've got to make sure we learn to relax the pelvic floor. Good. We're exhaling. Relax everything. Good. We're trying 4 more. The shoulders are burdened. I only have 1 pound. So that's why we're going to keep going with those movements. So we're still getting an arm workout, but we're starting to contract and coordinate the pelvic floor and lower abdominals with our movements. Good. 1 more. Awesome. Relax. Shake out. We're going to bring up to 90. And we're going to go out in front and curl back. So we're exhaling and relax as we pull in. I'll show you from the side. Again, my spine is neutral. I'm not shaking and rocking my body with this. So this simulates we need to have upper body strength when we're taking care of our little ones. You know, our babies are born, they grow quick, so we need to be able to coordinate not just the core, but with arm movements, with leg movements. So we build that strength so we can carry. We're not always in the best positions, and sometimes we have to reach and bring them closer to us. Good. Again, out here is when we're contracting and pulling in the lower abdominals with the pelvic floor. Good. Chest still stays open, shoulder blades down and back. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. One more. Now we're staying out. Now here, we're going up. So as we're lifting, we're exhaling. This is challenging because we were just working the arms. We're not giving much of a rest break, but we're lifting up, exhaling as we're pulling the lower abdominals in. I'll show you from the side. So we're here, and we're wrapping up. Good. Inhale here. Again, you notice my body's not swaying. I'm keeping everything still as I'm just moving the arms. I'm not letting my low back arch any further than my neutral spine. Good. 3 more. Good. Last one. We're going to stay out at this 90 position in the elbows, and we're going out, opening up the chest. We're pinching the shoulder blades down and back. As we're opening up, we're exhaling. So here we're inhaling, exhale. You notice my elbows are not tight against my body. They're out a little bit. Again, the exhale happens on the opening. Good. And when we exhale, we're pulling the lower abdominals in towards our spine and pulling up on the pelvic floor. Good. Nice and control. Let's do 5 more. And 4. 3. 2. And 1 more. Good. All right. That is your upper body with coordinating the core and your breathing with the pelvic floor. So practice this. Maybe you watch this video once or twice a week. As you get a little bit stronger, that coordination is going to become more natural for you, and then start adding the weights. We'll see you in the next video.